Hi everyone, I am just going to do a quick video telling you about my top 10 favourite MAC eyeshadows. Really, it's a way of me finding out what your favourite ones are so I know what to buy next. So I'm just going to launch right in. My favourite colour at the moment, which would be hanging about the #1 spot, is patina. And it looks like the most boring colour, and to be honest, I've passed this by so many times and just gone, ugh. It is just like a taupey shade, a mushroomy taupey shade, kind of dirty looking, but it has a gorgeous sheen to it. It's not glittery, but it has a sheen to it. It is gorgeous on blue eyes, particularly dark blue eyes. The next one is Jest, which won't come out of the palette, so I'm just going to show you it because I'm going to dig my finger into it. It's there. I've been using this as a lid colour. It's kind of a little pinky tone to it. Yeah, it's like a kind of a nude pinky sheen. It's lovely as a highlight, lovely in the inner tear duct, lovely on your tear duct, lovely all over the lid with something else in the corner. I love it. My favourite tear duct colour, by the way, is, and always has been, Floof. I'm nearly down to pan at this stage. I use this every day. It's great just for, I wouldn't use it as an eye, like a brow highlighter, just because it's a little too stark for me. I think that can kind of look a little bit cheap on me if there's too much sheen going on up there, but it's really nice just kind of in the inner part of the eye, and no matter what eyeshadows I'm wearing, I find I can, shove that on and it looks great. The next one you're going to hate me for because it's limited edition. It won't suit every skin tone. It lifts my whole face. It makes my eyes really stand out, and it is Beauty Burst, which is from the Barbie Loves MAC collection, and I adore this. When I was blonde, it was like my favourite going out shadow, and I used to just put Floof from the inner third of the eye, All That Glitters on the outer 2/3, and then Beauty Burst into the crease, and sometimes I would put a little bit of Antique in the outer. That was like my favourite look when I was blonde. Oh, blonde hair. Okay, my next favourite is the Sumptuous Olive, and this is gorgeous. I don't know why I didn't buy this like ages ago. This is just so beautiful, and it has a lovely sheen off it. It's because it's kind of like mossy looking, it's very earthy, so if you want to wear a bit of colour and you don't want to wear like green eyeshadow, that is a good way to go. Sumptuous Olive looks earthy and natural. It looks gorgeous on brown eyes, really, really beautiful, but because it's mossy and earthy, I can kind of get away with it with blue eyes, so I really like it. The next one is actually another green, and it's Humid. This is kind of like, I don't know, kind of reminds me of a bottle, kind of between Kelly green and bottle green. I love this smudged under the eye. It looks really pretty instead, if I don't feel like liner. I'm really loving that at the moment. Another one I've just found, and in the last little while, and I love it as well, is Silver Ring, and I like to put this all over the lid, and then I put Embarked into the crease. So there it is there. It looks quite boring, but it's actually really pretty, and it doesn't look grey or silver. It just gives a nice wash of colour. It's Parfait Amour. Love it. This is quite new for me. So it's quite a bluey purple. A lot of the purples I have, if I should show you my pink and purple palette, a lot of the purples I have are kind of more reddy based. So these are more blue. There's two more I have to mention, and I adore these at the moment. And the first one is Cranberry, which I already mentioned. This is gorgeous. It speaks for itself. It's just really fabulous. And another one that is kind of in the same family is Plum Dressing. Now Plum Dressing is harder to work with, and what I love about Plum Dressing, it's nowhere near like this. It has nowhere near the pigmentation that Cranberry has. It's not as nice to work with as Cranberry is, but the colour is a little bit different, to what's out there. So I like to kind of use those together. So those are my top 10. I'd really love to know what your top 10 are. I decided to add in as well another 5 that are not MAC. so I'll just talk you through those quickly. The first one is from e.l.f. and it is their mineral shadow in natural. I use this most days. It's very, very similar in some way. It's very similar to all the glitters. It's not the same kind of colour if you swatch them, but it looks very similar in a makeup look and on the eye. Another one I love is in the Kat Von D Beethoven palette, and it's this one here, which is called Galliano. This is really hard to describe. It's like a frosty, taupey mink. It's very neutral, but it's really pretty, and the reason I love it so much is that I've never come across a shadow that looks that colour before. It's just a unique colour to me. The next one is really cheap as well, and it's from Physicians Formula, and it's their eye brightener in Hint of Topaz, and this really does brighten my eyes, and the packaging's awful and everything, but it actually looks really, really gorgeous on blue eyes, on dark blue eyes. Really, really nice. Alright, number 4 from the non-MAC side of things is from the Urban Decay Ammo palette, and it's this shadow here, which is Last Call. And I like to wear this over the top of cranberry. It's really lovely. And lastly, from my Urban Decay book 1, I'm loving this colour at the moment, which is Scandal. And it's this kind of frosty peach. This goes really well with kind of all the ballet style nude colours out for spring, and it looks really, really nice with pastels. It's really, really pretty. So I'm really happy with those. So thanks for watching. Let me know what your favourites are. Bye!